I completely blew her top half. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, bro. You're the warrior, bro.
Right?
This is what we
Yeah.
wanted.
Huh?
Nah,
What?
you're him, Usopp.
You're him, buddy.
You're him, Usopp. Relax, buddy.
You're a genius, Usopp.
Usopp, you're the one.
You're the one, Maxwell Day. You're the one, Usopp. What's his last name? I forget.
I don't think he has last name.
They don't have
Does
last
he not
name.
have a last name?
Hell no.
It's Jackson.
Usopp Jackson. Yeah, there's no way his last name is Jackson.
So y'all messing with Elbaph or what?
I'm messing with Elbaph.
I don't know. I like the Shamrock reveal. Like I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really like the McDonald's.
Seeing more God Knights was cool. But aside from that, I mean, I know it's still the beginning of the arc, but Elbaph ain't shit right now, bro.
Oh my god, I didn't expect this out of you, bro.
Where's all the crazy?
I hope
Crazy...
you say that. No, wait.
Say it on camera, bro. If you really about it.
I'm recording right now, bro. It's on video.
I'm about to watch the JD. I'm about to watch the JD Legend video. Until
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Willies, where you get you One Piece related content. We're gonna screw the intro, no show. Tell us what you think about Elbaph right now.
Now
say it.
I'm saying it.
Look.
I gotta give them context. I was asked how I felt about Elbaph, and I said I like the Shamrock reveal. I like seeing the God Knights, but I'm be honest, Elbaph ain't hit it right now, bruh.
Wow.
Why?
And I know we're at the beginning of the arc. You know, I know like things are still being set into motion, but I don't know. I feel like this is just your standard One Piece meathead opinion where we were looking forward to a new place for so long, and then you finally get here, and you're like, "Wow, this is a little lackluster."
Okay.
He's only saying this because Usopp hasn't done anything yet.
Once Usopp takes Loki's hammer and becomes Thor, everything will work out.
I hope you drop the series. Anyway,
he's not messing with that. He's not messing with the amazing art.
No. Let me put you on the game because this is one thing. No show did not mention the whole art predicting all of One Piece. The
mural.
He saw the mural and fell asleep.
Yeah, I saw the mural and I was like, man, I also already knew. I do not care.
And you cannot lie. Every time Loki's in a chapter, it's goated. You can't deny that.
I've been a whole Loki hater, bro. We've been yelling about Loki every chapter.
But you can't tell me it's not entertaining.
Last chapter he was crying to Adruda. He's like, "I'll be big."
No, he wasn't, bro. This is so crazy ass propaganda.
We have video evidence, bro. It was in the video.
Listen, yo, if someone was pouring you a hot ass soup, pouring you a hot soup on your face, you would die. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't die because I'm built different. Loki,
no, you're not.
I don't blame him.
No, you're not.
You know, sometimes you gotta rely on your big brother. There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, you're terrible, right? And we're not. And we honestly, yeah, no, the kids getting kidnapped. I don't really care. I ain't gonna lie, like, because they're gonna get saved. Like I think it's cool seeing the devil fruits of the.
But then there was also freaking Gabon. That was a good reveal. Even though I didn't want it to be Gabon.
Every time Gabon snapped off, it was goated.
Yeah.
No. Elbaph got a lot of moving pieces that are good, but I think it's hard to be invested when you're not with the main Straw Hats or you're not with the directly with the evil niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which I feel like that's what a lot of people have felt the last couple arcs where, you know, you read One Piece, you get so connected to the Straw Hats and the crew. But obviously now, because bigger things are happening, way more people are involved. So it feels like we're moving away from the main crew, which is not a bad thing. But
you know what I say? I think being a Straw Hat, your presence is kind of like you have to prove. Oda has to low-key prove Straw Hats. If a Straw Hat is somewhere, it's important. You know what I mean? Like he has to prove it again because it's like we have to prove the moving pieces of Straw Hats again in this arc. Yet again, and we haven't seen the Straw Hats prove themselves at the moment.
Yeah, and again, like to be fair, the arc just started, so
yeah.
I'm definitely nitpicking, but you know, classic One Piece fan. You say everything is garbage.
I have faith in Elbaph because there's a lot of great moving pieces. We're just waiting for Louis. We're like
and who knows? It might, well, I don't think it'll be this chapter, but I feel like the next 10 chapters things really set off because now we have what happened in the last chapter. I think the last thing I remember was Gunko hopping on the ship with Jinbei and them, and she's like, "Oh, I missed the kid."
And I know, well, Loki talking about how Druden like, bro, you know, Big Bro Dad was terrible.
Yeah, he's like, "You know damn well what I did wasn't that bad."
You know what I did was to go for Elbaph, bro. Yeah.
And then we saw, we saw, what else did we see? We saw freaking Dorian Bragi one shot one of the dream monsters that wasn't that crazy. Oh no, it was that crazy, but the monsters themselves weren't that crazy because they're kid nightmares. We learned more about that guy with the thorn whip, the God Knight, his devil fruit, which is kind of crazy.
He was put thorns on everything. Like,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe Gunko will kidnap Gaban's son, and then we'll see the what do they call him? Mountain Eater Gaban? Was that one of his titles?
Yeah,
might as well be.
Might as well be. Okay, that's a double meaning. Yeah.
All right. Any predictions? I guess.
Oh, the only thing I don't like about Elbaph is his freaking cover story. This cover story is garbage. I don't like it. I don't care.
Well, you're not messing with the Yamato
pilgrimage?
I don't care. I don't care. Get me out, bro. Get me out, please.
You don't care about Yamato's cover story and getting all the scabbards, bro?
Oh,
Yamato
brother.
getting
Sleep.
You don't want Yamato to get scabbards, bro?
I want Yamato to be doing more in these cover stories, bro.
No, but okay, but that's
The
gonna
only good reveal about this cover story was OT and them, and I guess that was cool, and OT's parent and whatever. But Yamato's story, I don't care.
But the OT, them niggas they're about to be scabbards now, bro.
Yeah, whatever, bro. If I reread the cover story in order, bro, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
You don't care when Who's Who got one time?
All right, let's see this cover story. Let's see how good this cover story is. Let's go. Let's see.
Right, well, before the cover story, we have. Ooh.
Oh, shoot.
Crazy long ass cover page, by the way. Look at this.
God, who's this made for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why it's so dang long.
Is this a banner?
Magazine.
This might be
maybe it comes with the magazines like a poster.
Yeah, what do they call it? Like the wall scrolls or whatever? It's fire though. I didn't know Loki had a like pinkish violet hair.
Purple.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah, he has pink hair.
I thought it was pastel pink.
Yeah,
it's way darker in this. And then we see the whole crew minus Jinbei and minus Robin and minus Brick.
Okay, we got it. Yeah.
we got all the people
that matter.
Yeah, we got the ones that matter. We got the monster trio.
This Alabasta, pre-Alabasta Straw Hats.
The monster trio and the weak trio.
Honestly, it is the weak trio. But not bad.
Chopper being part of the weak trio is so crazy because he's so strong, but
right. But he's a doctor. He just got to use his brains. I'm messing with the little gold tips on his antler though. That's kind of fire.
Drip? Is that drip?
It is kind of drippy.
Yeah. What, Kyle Chopper? What is that drip, bro?
That is true.
But how do you feel about Chopper being a part of the weak trio, Kyle? You agree with that?
I'm fine with that.
All right, bad.
He said, "You won't suck me into your argument today."
Yeah, no rage baiting over here. Okay.
No rage baiting. I got no enemies.
I have no enemies. And then Matt's favorite cover story, bro. Chapter 1146, A Stir in Silence. Onichild Yamato and the Holy in our Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 31. We owe you our lives. Please let us serve you. Wow. So yeah, they really are gonna serve Yamato.
Wow.
Like that.
So now you like it.
Yeah, I mess with this one.
It's not bad.
Wow,
makes sense.
man. The switch up is crazy.
It's not a switch up because OT's loyal to Kaido, and now they switch up and he's loyal to Yamato.
Yeah, so they got some strong allies now. And then here's the GOAT, Otama. Did you know that she withstood Kaido's conqueror's haki?
Shut up.
I gotta mention it every time, bro.
Shut up.
Anyway,
there's nothing wrong with withstanding somebody's hockey, bro.
It was Kaido, a freaking Yonko. Yonko conquer haki.
Okay.
Withstood by a child.
We're watching a real child that's gonna be part of Straw Hats soon. All right, man. Like, look at my 20-year-old.
Colin is not joining the Straw Hats, bro.
Look at him, bro. He's clearly
bro.
He is.
Look at this beast of a man.
Yo, look, he clearly looks like he's gonna join the Straw Hats, bro. It's obvious. He's joining the Straw Hats, bro. He's the last crew member.
No, he's
before
not.
Yamato. Yes, he is.
An enemy
Bro,
encounter. Who the heck is that? It must
LeBron.
be the intruder. Intruder? The human intruders. The ones who totally outclassed the castle guards. What's your
The
deal?
Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
You're behind the kidnappings, aren't you? Did you just say human? Grip.
Damn.
Oh.
We are
Griffin.
gods. Oh my god. I hate when
We are gods,
when the celestial dragons be talking like this, right?
and you
Nobody-
shall address me as such.
Right? You ain't no goddamn god. Gods? You sound like Enno or one of those celestial dragons. And Enno mention is crazy.
I don't mention 2025, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
You blow my mind.
Crazy, yeah. You,
Damn, Daniel.
Man, I love that song, bro. When they ruined that shit, bro. Yeah,
It's just so funny. Why would a god go after the children of Elbaph? Yeah, they're my friends. Tap, tap. Where are you taking them? Let them
Friends.
go. A child like you should know when to hold their tongue. Even for
Damn.
us, a clean abduction isn't feasible given the sheer size of our quarry. Oh, did she beat that cloud by herself? Okay. Oh, never mind. Frankie's there. Frankie with the beam.
Okay, well, she
Radical
probably do it,
beam.
bro. Like, damn, nigga. Like, yo,
Well, I'm not hating. I'm just
Yo, why you hating, bro?
I'm
It's
hating, I'm
Good
just-
Friday.
I'm not hating.
It's Good Friday. Be good.
My favorite little action figure. Look at Frankie. Bro.
Actually, that's got to be a slur for robots.
Look
bro.
how she holding him, bro.
Little my
He
good
said-
little action figure is crazy, bro.
Is that a slurping cyborg to the action figure?
Yeah, I should think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got another action figure. We got
All right,
Jimmy
bro.
Our only option to assure passage to the Holy Land was to have them walk themselves over here. The Holy Land? You mean Mary Joa? You're celestial dragons? No way, they're the worst. She's nothing like the ones I was picturing, though. I'm afraid this one likely holds an even higher rank. A God's Knight. What does Brooke know about
Brooke
God's
knows
Knight?
about the God's Night?
Nah.
What?
What
Brooke
is
been around the
Brooke
block.
know?
He's
Yo,
been around
you
the
know what?
block.
This is the most Brooks done in like how many years? Bro?
Now we're about to get. Imagine a Lord drop where Brooke's like, I fought a God's Knight once.
No, hell no, he did not, bro. But that's crazy, Brooke does.
Nah, I
Indeed.
mean, how else would he know?
I don't know. Maybe it was like well known, like going around, going crazy back in the day. Like dude, don't tell me
Indeed.
you're gonna.
Shh. Don't tell me you're gonna force those kids into slavery. Ah, what the heck is this arrow thing?
Oh man, great Usopp feet, bro. Looking at an arrow.
We won't let you. Zeus, you called on me? Why? Go away. It won't stop chasing me. Thunder Shark, yo. Tempo.
Ooh, sir.
Wah! The world was meant to simply vanish one day. That's how it was supposed to go.
Oh, so
Run
they
on
were just
me.
gonna kill everybody quietly. Damn.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was that Nami? No way Nami got fried like that.
Gotta be an
It was
illusion, bro.
Brick, thank God. Whew.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not because I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen Nami get
God.
folded up like that before, bro. It was me. It was you. Oh, thank you. However, some among the humans realized what lay in store, and they made sure the entire world would know. Damn. Okay, Usopp.
Gosh,
I think this is
please.
the first time
Oh.
Usopp pulled up a weapon in like 3 arcs.
please. Oda, please.
He's gonna smack her in the face. Watch.
Let's go. Keep going.
Sheesh! Take that.
Okay.
We're not afraid of the celestial dragons, you bastard.
Damn.
Aura.
What the hell?
Aura.
What?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
I completely blew her top half over.
That was
Yeah.
overkill, Usopp. I completely blew her top half. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, bro. You're the warrior, bro.
Right?
This is what we wanted.
Huh? What?
You're him, Usopp.
You're him, buddy.
Yeah, Usopp, relax, buddy.
You're a genius, Usopp.
Usopp, you're the one.
You're the one, Maxwell Day. You're the one, Usopp. What's his last name? I forget.
I don't think he has a last name.
They don't have a
Does
last
he not
name.
have a last name?
Hell no.
It's Jackson.
Usopp Jackson. Yeah, there's no way his last name is Jackson.
Huh? What? Crack. She's regenerating. I felt bad for her, but this is creepy. I must say, it's rather unnerving to see the dead rise. Crack, crack.
You
Like the AC to Gora say.
get the joke?
It's because he's dead.
Ah!
But I'm.
No, the dot behind it, bro. Yo, no, they caught that.
All right. Once it starts, it cannot be undone. No one
Does
can
she-
stop it.
Does she have remorse or some shit? Why her eyebrows look like that?
Right? She looks like she's sorry about it.
Um,
Wow! I knew
Uh,
it. The arrow must point to her target.
That poses
yeah,
aura.
oh
Not gonna
no,
lie.
stop! You're done for. Oh no, yeah, oh no, bro, this is bad for
If
Usopp.
Usopp tanks this, he's a
I
real
don't know.
genius.
Leave it to me,
Usopp.
Usopp.
And attack that
Jinbei,
telegraphs
you
itself.
got downgraded, bro. You're not with Luffy right now. It's bad. Bro.
Yeah, that's he's gonna carry the whole team and protect them, bro.
Honestly.
And attack that telegraph itself. How absurd! The countdown has started. Oh my!
What can this double spread really be? What can possibly happen?
Hey! Oh, it went back to
gosh.
Dory
Okay,
and
this is
Brogdon.
just a random ass double spread for like exposition. I'm sorry, bro. Like, they got Dory and Broggy pieced it up together, and Juko is like,
All right.
"What the hell's Loki, bro?"
I'm not gonna. I can't even look at that yet.
Oh, okay,
The world is already entangled in the opening salvo of the coming Great War. It is said that the giants' allegiance will greatly shape how the conflicts unfold this time.
Is that Loki?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Loki and that's Luffy.
Bro ate all
They
the
feed
freaking
him, bro.
meat.
They gave
what
him
is it?
everything, bro.
They must have fed like him Roto or something, bro. Because this is crazy, man.
Gotta.
No, didn't they kill like a giant ass dinosaur or something? And they were like, "Here, eat the meat."
Nah, they bonding too much, bro. You sure Loki not joining the crew?
Nah, Loki's not. He's joining Captain Kid's crew.
He's not
trust me,
fitting.
bro.
He's not fitting
Oh.
on the ship, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna make Captain Kid his first mate, bro.
No, we're
Watch
getting
it.
a new ship after this, bro. Trust.
Oh, one that can fit a giant.
Yeah.
You funny. No, Colin's the giant on the crew, bro.
A worldwide war? That's never gonna happen. So this plot was to take the kids as hostages and put Elbaph under your thumb. That's beyond cowardly. I am merely carrying out the mission. It may well turn out to be a fruitless endeavor. I don't particularly understand the concept of hostages. The lives of a few children are as worthless as trash to me. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
You fiend!
You fiend. All right, Call it feet. Let's go, bro. Call it feet.
I
Let's go.
don't think he gonna do
Yeah,
anything.
call it feet. Call it feet.
Oh, he got choked up
Okay.
instantly.
Nah. W call it feet because he survived the God Knight attack, bro. Yeah, if he was an East Blue Luffy would have died for where he was right here, bro. W call it feet, bro. W call it feet.
East Blue Luffy would have just stretched his neck out and not get choked.
You're lying.
Alright, just pulled his neck out.
You're lying.
God, cough, Colin. 5,000 brick. Gavote, whip.
Jinbei demoted to Brook. Oh my God, Brook stabbed Jinbei.
Yeah, because she hit him with the switcheroo
Oh,
with the
she hit him with the
arrows.
Uno reverse.
Yeah, so Jinbei punched him and Brook stabbed him.
You know, I like
his
this
head
because
flew off.
you know what I like about this? This is damn. I like this is bringing back like Devil Fruit's powers again. Like that's what I realized about this arc because I feel like Devil Fruit powers like definitely took a backseat a little bit too much. Like it was cool, but it was like
yeah, for a while
okay,
it's just like
once
conquerors hockey, blast.
yeah. Now it's like, oh, well, you have to strategize around a Devil Fruit.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had to fight somebody that you had to strategize around a Devil Fruit? I can't really think of something like that. But, all right, let's continue.
I mean,
Yeah, I have to be a while ago.
I guess the girl said didn't have devil fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't strategize against it. It was just because the girls they were strong, but they were just like fire breathing powerhouses. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
even
they were just kaiju.
Literally, they're the
exactly.
big old monsters. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like what I mean by like unique shit is like I feel like Luffy's unique with his rubber, but now his rubber just turned into I just stretch. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like Luffy's that's basically Luffy's rubber, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with it, but this is cool because you can't beat them with just hockey. You know that's what I like
Right.
about this. All right, let's continue. Let's continue.
Faded arrow. Foosh. Yeah. Nami. Foosh. Damn you.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, well,
Needed
yeah,
the chin.
yeah. I thought this guy was supposed to be go to Elbaph, bro. What happened to him?
He is. He's it's coming, bro.
W feet, W feet.
It's
Well,
gonna happen.
are you ready, Killingham? To tell the truth, Elbaph's communication network is limited. It's a shame, but at least they have one of these at important points in each village. Ah, Principal Kiba. Ah.
Are they talking
Oh,
about Dended Mushi?
I can't
guess
even.
so.
I can't recognize what I'm looking at. I'm sorry.
No,
Uh,
the fire nigga, the dragon dude just pieced up
the principal.
another giant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my, those are quite sharp. Ooh, principal. Yeah, so I guess he pulled up in the school and he started whooping the principal. I can't move. That's because I used sleep paralysis on you. So this big old thing is a telediction snail. Never heard of it. Summers, try talking through it. You should be able to transmit nationwide. Got it.
Damn, so they just telling everybody nationwide what they doing.
What the freak?
Damn.
Is the last panel? Oh,
It
of
is.
course.
Oh my. But I'm gonna need a sec, Killingham. This one should go down soon. He's a former vice admiral. I thought you died in
Oda,
O'Hara.
Oda,
Damn.
you can't do this, bro. You're not gonna kill him twice, Oda. Oda,
No.
He's gonna do
twice?
it, man. He's gonna kill him twice.
Huff,
Oda.
huff, huff, huff. Robin, Chopper, don't move. Say, what the fuck? What do you mean don't move?
Mhm.
Where's your devil fruits? Get up and fight! Oh
Literally,
my.
Yonkos, do something.
If
bro,
you don't pop a
please.
rumble ball right now,
Ref,
Wait,
do something.
I think we need the sound of the Straw Hat Pirate. You
this is
No.
crazy.
Straw
No
Hat Pirate
way.
getting washed right now.
Do something.
There's no way they're letting Saul get whooped like this, bro.
Yeah, you know, only niggas that really are chilling. Yeah. Saji, Zoro, and Luffy are the only non-frauds right now. Everybody else on fraud watch.
Yeah,
bro.
no, but
Every
okay, look,
fraud.
at least Nami, Jinbei, Brook, and Usopp were
they
fighting.
fought mad.
Why are these guys hiding?
Maybe it's because
That's
they're scared.
insane,
They're
dude.
trying to strategize against the devil fruit. Maybe.
I really hope they got a good reason. Maybe
No,
it's
because
whatever.
this is like a thorn throw fruit. What if they make all each? What if he says that because like all each other thorns and they just stabbing each other by accident? Like you don't know.
Maybe, but I don't know. This
But
is
I feel
just
like Robin has the perfect counter to this dude, bro.
yeah, because the hands, and maybe they still
What
hurt her.
hands?
But where's Chopper's guard point, bro? This is the guard point that guarded against the freaking Gorza hit, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
that's fraudulent
gone.
Gore
Reduced
say
to
that.
ashes, bro. It doesn't exist anymore.
You remember, Jinbei got demoted. It's really the Sanji Luffy Zoro show, bro. Let's talk about it, man.
Honestly, yeah.
This
Yeah.
is so disappointing.
You know what? Shout
dude.
out the gods, nice. They're making the girl side look better.
Right? Because the guards
They're
are
making,
getting
they're making the world
whooped.
government look good.
Okay, I don't think the girls say we're getting whooped. I think they were doing really good. It's just, it's Luffy.
Yeah, they just had an anchor on their team. Saturn.
I think no, because you know what's crazy? I think the girls. This is a little bit off tangent because, like, if it wasn't for Emmett, I think the Straw Pirates would have died that day. They would
with
have.
the
They would have
hockey
got.
bomb?
I think more people would be
Yeah.
injured. I don't think they would die.
No, because you remember that one panel where like the
Yeah.
girls they were tower over the Sunny, they was giants.
Yeah, they were right there.
They was about to jump that nigga. It was about to be bad. Like Emmett came in clutch with the Joy Boy hockey blast, bro. Like that was. I can't wait till they animate that because I think they're gonna do that shit justice, and it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be so. AK was peak. Hey, let's keep it going. Let's not talk about AK. Let's keep it going. But yeah, no, the God Knights are looking crazy right now.
Yeah.
But
the children, I'm begging you to take care of them. Oh, are they hiding so the kids don't get smoked? Ha ha ha. Come on, it's time for your final charge. Hey, you hear that? Gee ha 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 ha. Arg.
Maybe
A
so.
school? A library? You should have cut that peaceful crap. You're meant to be warriors.
Damn.
There was a time when your people's might shook the world.
Oh my god,
You were
dude.
supposed to be our mercenaries, right, Harold? King Harold,
Wow.
that bastard. He really messed everything up.
I
Okay,
told you,
yeah.
bro.
So
What
it's
could
confirmed
that
now that Harold,
what
Harold
could the
was
noble
fucking
king have
everything up.
done?
We've
Wait.
been knowing this, bro, ever since
Yeah.
Big Mom, bro. Like we've
Wow,
been knowing this.
dude. Wow.
We've been knowing this.
Mercenaries.
Elbaph, Giants, life, a fraud, free. Bro,
That's
Scott got
crazy.
Bond act like he don't know nothing. I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
he
know.
probably does.
I don't know. Like, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? But still, like,
You were supposed to
Yeah.
be our mercenaries.
Yeah, and it ties back to what Gunko was saying up there, right? She said whatever side the Giants are. It said the Giants' allegiance will greatly shape how the
what if?
conflicts unfolds
What
this
if?
time.
Wait. Time out. What if for like, oh my god, for like thousands of years, Giants were like trained up to be the world government to like the clean slate for anybody that survived the Great Flooding or some shit, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe.
And then once the King Harold died, Loki was like, man, fuck all that bullshit. You know, Loki like likes the. That's ironic because Loki's the type. I'm pretty sure Loki's the type of nigga be like, bro, all y'all weak. What's wrong with y'all, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's in a different way because he came off like, if y'all can't beat me, can y'all stand up to anything else in this world type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, Elbat, like they were trained to be guards and shit like that for the world government, and it makes perfect sense because how was the world government getting giants when Elbaf is supposed to be this safe haven from the world government?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That one guy, John, the vice admiral,
Yeah,
was a giant.
there's more than that. There's the I mean, this is different, but you had the people at Ennie's lobby, but they were convinced to join the Ennie's lobby because they thought Doria and Broggy were captured.
Yeah.
Which is that's so weird. Like giants are so anti-government, but at the same time, they're kind of tied into the government.
Yeah, they've really been
Weird.
getting out.
And then finding out Sister Crone, not Sister Crone. That's
Sister Crow.
What's her
yeah,
name?
yeah,
That's Promise Neverland, right?
yeah.
What's her name? Mother Caramel, I think.
Mother Carmel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mother Caramel. Yeesh. Peak fiction, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loving the direction. We're loving the direction. You know what? No show. Is this
I like
this
this.
chapter giving you faith, bro?
I mean, I liked how they talked about the whole like giants in connection to the war. Like I said, I think 10 chapters is really gonna get heated. Cause
Yeah,
again,
it was just most of the chapter was the fight with Gunko.
yeah,
To be
But my
honest.
question is though, okay, so I feel like when it comes to summoning somebody, oh, so Gunko's the only person that's really there right now. Because Gunko's the
What
one
do you
that
mean?
summoned Shamrock.
no, Shamrock and Gunko were there, and
No,
then
no, 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 no.
they
Gunko, no, no,
called
Gunko, no. Gunko summoned Shamrock. Remember, that's why Gunko broke into the
Oh no,
king.
you're right. When the guard like in
So
that guard
Gunko was
room,
the
right?
one. So Gunko, damn, Gunko's dying. Gunko's dying. Like Gunko's got to. They have to beat Gunko to get everybody sent back. You know what I mean? So Gunko got to get hit
Yeah,
with the hockey
if it
stick.
works the same way as like the Saturn and the other ones, right?
Yeah, so Gunko is the only one that's actually there.
Yeah, because that's actually
Damn.
such a good catch. Because you're right, she was regenerating the same way Saturn was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they all regenerate when you hit them the same way, but it's like mostly who's actually there, who's not. They all got summoned,
Yeah,
but they can go away right away. You know what I mean? Give me a second. I'll be right back.
that's crazy. And it's funny because out of all the places for Gunko to be, she hopped on the ship with freaking Brook, Nami, Usopp, and Jinbei.
And they still getting one. They still getting washed.
Yeah, they really are getting whooped, bro. Freaking
And I
Brook
think
got
that's good.
electrocuted. Nami got kicked in the face. These guys are freaking stabbing each other and punching each other.
I think that's good. I like this. I like how they're getting washed. We haven't seen this in a while. We haven't seen. You haven't seen people get freaking.
Whooped.
Yeah.
How do you beat her though?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because the thing is, they can't really touch her. Well, I mean, it's crazy that Usopp got a shot on her that was strong enough to make her start regenerating. So, I guess
Right.
honestly, big ups to Usopp for being able to do that.
You know what? I'll
You
take it.
gotta
Yeah.
you gotta catch her off guard somehow.
Yeah, realistically, I think they actually might have to rely on Usopp's long range. Like they should have Jinbei and Brook taking the punches while she
If
redirects
Usopp's
them.
the one that takes out Gunko, which is not gonna happen because they need a hockey blast. But I don't know, man. Like,
I mean,
that-
it's gonna have to be either Usopp or
wait.
Nami.
No. I know, no. It's not just no. You're thinking of long range. I disagree. They could beat Gunko. You know how? Usopp's observation hockey.
That man has not used observation hockey since one.
Bro,
No, but he's the only one that they literally hint at his observation hockey being fucking crazy.
No, it is,
Even
and I know what you mean, but
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
You're praying that Oda remembers.
Yeah. They even okay. Listen, they did it in Dress Rose, but also
I'm like 80% sure that was just basic observation that he awakened.
no,
at
it
that
wasn't
moment.
basic. That's not basic observation hockey. Like, but I want to say this: the movies are half canon and half.
yeah, I was gonna
canon.
say the film Red thing with his dad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, when
I forgot about
Usopp
that.
and his dad was literally like 1-to-1 planning out shit. Like, so it's like that's what his hockey is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying he's at film red tier yet, but in film red, it was like, oh, Usopp's almost there to mastering it. So he needs a little push. This could be his push because it's there. It's there. Wait, once it's there, that's how Usopp's gonna be what's his name? Van Auger, because Van Auger teleports all the time. So how is he gonna beat Van Auger? He needs observation hockey.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to be able to predict, right?
He's gonna be tapped in now, or he's gonna be tapped in right before he's about to die by Van Auger. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Who has to die here for Usopp to awaken his observation hockey?
Like, he's got to start training that shit, bro. Like, but I don't even think he knows what it is at the moment yet. Like, he doesn't know. Maybe that's what I'm assuming. But yeah, no, Usopp. I can see Usopp beating Gunko or helping everybody beat Gunko. But at the same time, I feel like Loki gonna come out and do some shit, bro. Like, I don't know.
You think this guy's gonna come out and do something? Where is he?
Or maybe
Thoughts, bro.
maybe
What is they doing?
Yeah, what are they doing? Maybe this is the arc for the Straw Hats to like lock in though. Like, who knows?
Yeah, you know what? They need to lock in. I need to see these guys beat Gunko, and I need the Robin Chopper combo to whoop this guy. Cause there's no way they were freaking hiding and shaking and quivering, and Saul was like, "Guys, stay in it, don't move."
Like, this would be a good thing because it's like, you know, they took out all the powerhouses. Like, everybody else got to fend for themselves. And low-key, Jinbei's a powerhouse, but I low-key think if this is what Elbaph is going to be, Jinbei just got downgraded. Jinbei just got downgraded, bro.
Jinbei,
Which is all right.
Okay, is this like a trauma thing for Robin? Is that why they're hiding, or is this like
I don't know.
she actually just can't fight? Like they're just too strong, and Saul's got to like be the shield. Because this feels like a protect Robin moment. Because I know Robin can like do something. Like,
yeah, because I feel like even if like obviously even if they're outmatched, right?
No,
the fact that they're not even trying to fight is so confusing.
No. You know what it is? I think he wants them to protect the kids and not get all taken out right now. So it's not necessarily protect Robin. It's more so necessarily like we have to maneuver around this nigga to protect the kids. Because the goal is not to beat him. The goal is to protect the kids. Beating him,
but
like,
I don't think they'll be able to protect the kids unless they beat him.
No, he's not the one hypnocizing them.
Yeah, but he has the thorns around them. Even if they're hypnotized, as long as the thorns are not around them, they're gonna just like, hold them off.
If they all get knocked out, though, who's gonna stop the kids from walking? You know
that's the thing. Like they try to stop them from walking, but they couldn't because of the thorns. So if they beat him and the thorns are gone, they can at least like hold them in place. Because that's what they try to do. But Saul's hands got stabbed.
You see how he's whooping these niggas? Like, it seems like a.
No, that's what that's what I mean. Like, I feel like if they at least try to, maybe Saul, just understood from like off rip. He's like, yeah, there's no way all three of us are even beating them. So maybe that's why he told them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think he assumes at the moment.
Dang.
But maybe Robin's gonna come out and be like, "This is my turn."
I'd be pissed off because if you're gonna jump out to fight anyways, you might as well help Saul.
He's not really fighting by himself, bro.
This is crazy.
I don't know why Chopper's hiding, bro. Chopper,
That's what I'm saying, bro. If he doesn't hit that monster point right now,
Okay,
So
Monster
what
Point
is
is getting
Monster Point
fucked
gonna
right
do
now.
to these guys,
I don't
bro?
know. Freaking swallow this guy. Eat him.
Monster Point, that pre-time skip, Wait, well,
No,
not
he used it
Frog,
on Fishman Island, so there's post time skip monster point.
yeah, post time skip Monster. What is that doing post time skip, bro?
Now he can talk and control it for 3 minutes.
All right, bro. Yeah, that's
So 3 minutes, 3 minutes of monster point versus a Gorosei. Not even a Gorosei versus a God's Knight. I think Chopper got it.
Bro, I don't even think a Vice Admiral is struggling against a Monster Point. like I think he has strong. Like I think Kung Fu Point's more threatening than Monster Point.
Well, why don't you? Okay, well, tell him to get out there and start freaking fighting. Then.
Yeah,
Everybody was
Kung Fu
kung
Point, all
fu
that.
fighting.
That's so
Those
sad.
kicks were fast.
Nah, but look at this guy, bro. Look at that face. That's menacing.
Kung Fu fighting.
So King Harold was basically pimping his people out
Basically.
to the world government for money,
Well, we don't know if it's for money.
or maybe they made him do it. I'm coping for Harold right now.
Why you think he was just forced into it? He didn't really want to. I feel like
Yeah,
even then,
because why would he say, like, what did King Harold mess up?
I mean, he messed up because he died.
oh yeah, maybe that could be it. He thinks that Loki killed him. He's like, oh, if only he was alive, things would be so much easier. Nah, that is crazy. Hopefully, the next chapter we get a more of a we get more Harold lore. This is crazy too, though. The fact that well, I guess it makes sense that giants wouldn't have like regular Den Mushis around. They'd have these giant ones because what is a freaking giant gonna do with the smallest Den Mushi? Rip the principal, bro. He did not deserve to get whooped like this.
I still can't tell what even happened in that panel.
I don't know either, because literally we went from Gunko kneeing Usopp in the face, and then I guess Killing Gum wanted to get to the big transponder to broadcast a message to the whole Elbaph, and I guess to get in there, the principal tried to stop him, but he whooped the principal, and then he freaking paralyzed the teacher, and he's like, "All right, I'm at the big transponder now," and he was telling what's this guy? What's this guy's name? Summers. He was telling Summers, all right, you can talk into it and he broadcasts the message. But then Summers is like, hold on, I gotta beat up this Vice Admiral real quick. Crazy. And then
the strongest.
Yeah, there's no bread. We don't
Out of
have a
the
break
guys'
next
night.
week. Not bad. Not a bad chapter. It was nice seeing
Who do you
Usopp.
think's the strongest out of the guys' nights?
At the Goddess Knights, I don't know. Because
I think it's this guy. It gotta be him.
This
no,
guy?
but
I
their
think so,
dream
too.
powers are so broken, though.
Yeah, but there's got to be something that like
For raw strength, I just feel like
can he just
this
like
guy.
put you to sleep like instantly, like no caveat whatsoever.
I think didn't he do that to this guy last time? Even though obviously they were like having a meal, right? But the fact that he said slumber and then he made him dream about salt and then he pulled the salt out of his dream. Like I feel like this is just insanely overpowered.
Yeah,
But
that's
maybe
an
Matt's
insane
right. Like we're
power,
talking
dude.
raw strength and like being able to use your devil fruit. I feel like he can definitely
Not bad.
he's more well equipped with how to use devil fruit. And his devil
Yeah.
fruit is messed up too, honestly. The whole like I put thorns on something, and the more you care about whatever it is that's in the thorns, the more you get hurt from it. Terrifying. And even Gunko. Well, I feel like Gunko's probably the weak side of them, but I don't know. I feel like I like her double for the
Her
most.
power is just so like versatile.
Yeah,
Like, you can do so much with it.
Very
You can
useful.
redirect projectiles. You can redirect entire motions.
Literally, yeah. Because the fact that where is it? The fact that she redirected the shark and almost one tap Nami.
Yeah, that's crazy. So maybe the long range strategy won't work all that well because she can just like
Yeah, because if she could, that's
make that
actually
shit
a really
slide
good
off her and
point.
go back.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Because even like I was saying it was gonna be either Nami or Usopp to like stay at long range to kind of like snipe her out, but the fact that she was throwing back sharks, and it's definitely not gonna be easy. So maybe Afro's right. Maybe he's really gonna rely on Usopp to predict all the misdirections and stuff and be able to take her out.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was here though that she decided to just take the hit though, because like she clearly sees Usopp aiming, and then they zoom in on her face, and then
Oh,
boom.
you know what? It's ore farming.
You think?
Pretty much. I was just gonna say plot. Like,
It's quite
just
literal
to.
ore
It
farming.
was just Oda's way of showing that like she can regenerate like that.
Remember, like they ain't beat the Gorosei without immense amount of hockey, bro.
That's true.
It is true. How do you beat devil fruits? Hockey.
Conqueror's hockey. Yeah, I remember when
It's
Law
not. I
freaking.
don't even think this is a devil fruit thing. This is a magic thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is more than that because they clearly have the same power. That's interesting. So the God Knights have the same power as the Gorosei.
Yeah,
No, they
because
don't have.
not only have we seen the teleporting, now we're seeing the regeneration too, which is it's crazy. Because we know, well, okay, I don't know how much of it is tied to Imu. Because remember when Saturn got fired, and then all his life force got drained out of him, and he turned to a skeleton instantly.
Yeah.
So does that mean all the God Knights?
They already sold their life to Emo.
Yeah. Damn, that's insane, bruh. Because if Emo wanted, they could really just be like, "Oh, these guys failures, turn to skeletons." Yeah, nah.
Well, I liked seeing Loki and Luffy get full. That was cool.
Yeah, look at these two guys.
You always
Hang
get
it
it for.
You always get it full.
I never thought I would see Loki like this ever.
Right? Why did his lips get swollen too? Or was that from his face getting burned last time?
Probably.
That's funny. That's good continuity right there. But yeah, not a bad chapter. I definitely hope we get more Herald lore in the next one. Robin and Chopper, please do something. this upset
If
me.
Saul
So
dies, Elbaph is
there's
trash.
no way
Trash,
Saul
trash,
died.
trash.
If we
Garbage.
got to Elbaph reunited
joking.
with Saul just for him to die, oh man, I'd be so sad.
What are the chances we're getting like a Kuma feat?
I don't know,
Kuma.
bro.
I forgot Kuma even exists.
Kuma living was so surprising to me already. I really thought Kuma was gonna die in Egghead. So if Saul dies instead, I'll be very sad.
Is it fucked up to say that it's trash that Kuma didn't die?
I don't think it's trash. I think they made it work. But I thought it was over for him. I thought it was clips.
Either or, it's just like, okay, I guess.
What was the last chapter we saw Kuma? I don't remember.
He was chilling on the boat when they were on their way to Elbaph, right?
Yeah, I think it was right before the Legoland stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
I forgot about all the little mini land with freaking Roto being a weirdo.
And y'all was rocking with that. You know, you was rocking with that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I thought Elbaph was literally a little Legoland. I thought that was so cool.
But
no,
no,
it's just a regular place.
It's just mythology. Oh, bro, nah. Wait, it's Greek mythology, I think, right?
No,
I think Norse, yeah.
Norse. Okay,
it's
Norse.
quite literally just North. Like it's 1-to-1 North. It's 1-to-1 North.
All right.
Loki,
but not 1-to-1. Because they got Thor. Thor's North. Norse mythology. They don't got Zeus. They got Mjolnir. Is Loki? Is Hydruna supposed to be Thor? Who's Thor in this?
Loki. No?
I don't think he's supposed to be Thor. I mean, no, Loki's Loki.
No, yeah, Loki's quite literally Loki.
I'm telling you, bro, Usopp is gonna be Thor when he gets the hammer from Loki.
Why do you want a filthy human to be Thor?
Whoa, we don't know what Usopp is yet.
Usopp is a literal
he
god.
could be from the Long Nose clan or whatever.
All right, here we go. Reach piece number 11.
Not because it's true, because like, we
Usopp's mom is a celestial dragon, and she's a literal god.
I hope not. If Usopp is related to celestial dragons, I'd be so sad. But I'm just saying, we don't know Usopp's last name.
On Windmill. What is it? Windmill Village?
Yeah.
Syrup Village.
Syrup Village. There we go. Why didn't they have doctors, bro? Why can nobody help
Okay,
her?
Nami. We don't know Nami's last name either.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what I was saying. We don't know Usopp and Nami's last name, bro. We don't know what their lineage is, bro. They could have some
We
crazy
don't know
lineage.
Buggy's
Nami.
last name. We just know him.
What,
He's
what
Buggy
do you
D
mean,
Clown.
Buggy D Clown?
You're funny. Yeah.
His last name is
Yeah.
Clown, bro.
Usopp.
His
yeah,
real
you
name is
know,
Clarence.
And he had a really nice
Clay
marriage.
Bear had a real good marriage.
Yeah,
This guy don't want to
Survive is
battle.
cool.
He shook.
that was terrible. But anyways, my prediction is Saul's gonna die, Kuma's gonna come back, Kuma's gonna die, and then Sanji's gonna die. Zoro's gonna be like, yo,
Sanji?
Sanji already died, bro.
No, that's only
And
the
then
anime,
boom.
bro. That's the anime adaptation where Sanji dies.
yeah, anime Sanji dying.
Yeah.
I got nothing more. This guy, none of the go. So we know none of the only God Knight that is at risk of dying right now. For what we know is Junko.
Yeah, if we're basing it off what happened with Saturn and the Egghead, because it is a similar kind of setup where they summoned all the other people here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really got nothing else to say. Like I said, a lot of this so far has been set up because we're still at the beginning of the arc, but I'm sure it'll heat up very soon. If you made it this far into the chapter, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on it, and if you want to see more from us, consider subbing to the channel. I think we react to the anime this week, so anime reaction.
Luffy Kizaru's this week, right?
Yeah, Luffy and Kizaru, they start their fight this week. So
Nice.
that should be very nice to see. Anyways, we'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.
See ya.